When you take on a restoration, you never can imagine just how much pride the finished article could one day bring you. How proud you could possibly feel about what you've accomplished. Yet all over the world are barns, garages and lockups, all littered with forgotten classics, and owners with best intentions to one day start on them. But the truth is, so many will sadly never see the light of day again. It's all very easy to understand why so many give up. It's extremely time consuming, really hard work, extremely dirty. It's weld and burns, grind and dust in your hair, and that smell of grinding on your hands that takes days to fade. It's slaving away in a hot garage when the weather is absolutely glorious outside and you would simply give anything to be out in the sunshine with a drink in hand. But you carry on because you're passionate about seeing it through and dedicated to the cause, even when it feels at times like everything is against you, and at times it really does. It takes an amazing amount of motivation and willpower, and there's days where you simply have to drag yourself into the garage kicking and screaming. My favourite footballer was once asked, "What made you the best player in your position?" And he was quoted as saying, "I was obsessed. I was obsessed at being the best. If I made a mistake, I was obsessed at getting it right next time and never making that mistake again." This is something I've always been able to relate to. And my wife would even tell you, even when I'm not in the garage, my head is very much still in the garage. At night, lying in bed, my head is still very much in the garage. I'm simply going over the latest issue that I may be facing and wondering and trying to figure out how I may get around it. Having mentioned many of the negatives, the positives, the pride and the passion far outweigh the negatives. And when you jump into your dream build, fire it up and drive along a sunlit country road, grinning from ear to ear and knowing fine well that you have created something very special, knowing that you've assembled every single nut and bolt, carried out every weld and basically poured your heart and soul into that build. Well, that is simply a feeling I struggle to put into words, and a feeling I just do not feel you could achieve from a forecourt purchase. In fact, I'm absolutely certain of it. The onlooking admirers, amazing comments, pointing and staring as you drive down the street, the sheer roar as you hit the throttle hard, you soon come to realise that every last hour was worth it. Every missed sunny day slaving in the garage was so really worth it. When I started out on YouTube, my main aim was to inspire the next person to fulfil their dreams and make their restoration dreams come true. Achieved with only limited resources, but only armed with a serious amount of passion and a dream to one day drive down the road with sheer pride. For all of you out there contemplating the beginning of your own restoration journey, my advice is go for it. Give it everything you've got. Settle for nothing less than perfect, and don't let the difficulties hold you back. If you're willing to give a restoration your full love and attention, I can promise the end result can be the most rewarding, satisfying and most proud achievement you will ever accomplish. I can honestly say, for me, it certainly has. Now, this is by no means the end of the YouTube videos. I'll of course always have some content to follow, whether it be improvements to the Escort or more than likely work on the Mini coming up in the near future. But I would like to take this opportunity to thank some of the main members for their absolutely amazing and continued support throughout this build. I would love to name every single one of you as individuals that have helped me, but I simply couldn't do it because there's that many, and I don't want to try and then accidentally miss someone out because that wouldn't be fair. So obviously there's Anthony Buchanan, my best mate. You'll have seen in a lot of the videos. Anthony's been a fantastic help throughout, and his dad Steve. They are both fantastic mates that I'm really lucky to have. There's GS Escorts, GS Escorts have been absolutely fantastic throughout the build. I would recommend them guys to anyone. They've really, they're a really fantastic bunch of lads. Retro Ford have supplied some brilliant parts and have been really helpful over the phone whenever I've needed technical advice or any help ironing out any issues. I'd definitely recommend Retro Ford for the quality of their parts, if nothing else. And obviously Whitehaven Accident Repair, who are sadly no longer around, for an amazing paint job. All you guys have been absolutely fantastic throughout. But I would like to say a massive thank you as well to the viewers, because you've no idea how much help and how motivational it's been to read some of your comments, some of your positive comments, and it's really drove me on throughout the build. I'll be completely honest, you've been a driving force behind this build, so thanks to every single one of you. So hopefully guys, I'll be back very shortly with some more footage in the near future. Thanks very much to you all. You all know who you are. It's very much appreciated.